intense Mercury Retrograde. We're in the middle of it right now. And eclipse energy. Symptoms and some signs of what's happening right now. Can you feel it? I want to give you an energy update because honestly, as it's titled and as I just mentioned, it's intense. Before I jump up into this video, you lovely souls, I'm Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually for those who are new to my channel. And I help people awaken to the awareness around them. I'm a mindset coach. If you clicked on this video, there are messages for you here. You were divinely guided to this video for a reason. Although you may not understand the message, just know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, as we are all on different levels, okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Understand if it resonates to you. In time, clarity will come because this is flowing straight to you today. This intense energy exactly is what it's called, is what many of us are feeling on the planet right now. And as you know, if you don't, that a lot of things that many of us are discovering is that everything is backwards, right? And we are now learning the language of the universe and learning things in our life that may take time. But this eclipse energy in this Mercury retrograde is really taking a toll even on our bodies. It's coming through like your digestive system. Not a doctor. Disclaimer. Let me go ahead and throw that out there before I get into these symptoms. Your digestive system. Your stomach may feel a little weird. You know, all in that area might have been feeling a bit weird, a little queasy, upset, feeling tied in a knot. You may have been feeling drained. You've been questioning like, what's going on with my energy? You've been thinking, did I do something wrong? Many of you have been paying attention to your energy a lot lately. As you guys know, I usually intro that in the beginning of the video, which I'm going to just jump straight in today. You've been feeling a bit drained and you've been questioning what's going on with your energy. This is what's going on, the things that I'm talking about to you today in this video. The Mercury retrograde and the eclipse energy. Because you are ascending. And as if you don't know, like all these years, our bodies have been getting ready. And we've been ascending little by little. That's why there's always a lot of ascension symptoms that we experience. And many people will comment on videos and they'll say, well, I've been experiencing this for this long. This been happening, that been happening, that been happening. It's been going off and on. How long does it last? It's all different for everyone, but we've been periodically, little by little, like, you know, experiencing ascension symptoms. And a lot of us are beginning to ascend now, you know, and it's uncomfortable and we're feeling this energy. So this is where a lot of these symptoms are coming from, along with the intense in the middle of Mercury retrograde energy and the eclipse energy as well as the freaking, what is it? May 5th full moon, baby. You can feel this stuff. So you may be feeling drained. You may be overwhelmed. You might have been catching yourself caught up in your head a lot more than being in your body, overthinking things, having to really snap out of it. You may have been feeling a bit lost and confused. I'm seeing 2 stop signs in the middle, like you're at a crossroads. It feels like you're at crossroads. And many of you are trying to decide which path to take, which way to go, what you want to do, how you want to do it, because you're no longer just doing things just to do it. You are now doing things for the purpose of it. Like, why am I doing this? What's the purpose of this? You know, that's a message to some of you out there. Because I'm speaking to people on different levels. So always take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So you may be feeling a bit of confusion right now. Communication, as you can tell, may have been a bit off, slurred, chopped and screwed, chopped up, wrong words coming off. Mercury tends to do that as well as messing with technology. You may have been experiencing brain fog more than ever. Like, that's why you've been questioning again, what's going on with me, man? You was finna say something and left your mind this kind of more frequently than usual, like than ever before. There's nothing going on but these things right here today. Again, I'm not a doctor. Consult your doctor for further symptoms and issues. Disclaimer, okay? You've been feeling moody. One day you might have been feeling like highs, like should I say you've been experiencing high highs and low lows, like being very moody. Like one day you might be feeling that you ready, you go. And it might be in the same day, right? You ready, you go, all of a sudden you feel like, And you may stay in that feeling or it might come back. It's like, I'm seeing like these lines going up like this. It reminds me of like the hospital, the little thing that you can see the little thing going up and down. Like that's what I'm seeing. Like, So some of you might last all day in certain moods, or you might be in and out of moods throughout the day, but you have been moody. You've been feeling a lot quite not like yourself. A lot of you are transforming, and you've been feeling a bit uncomfortable because of so many changes that you're experiencing within your body, in your life, and all the changes that are occurring around you in the world today can make you feel so uncomfortable right now. You need time for yourself, my friends. Make sure you guys, I encourage you to take some time for yourself right now. No, time for yourself is not a waste of time. That's something that we all were conditioned to believe. That, looking after us, taking care of ourselves, just sitting down, doing nothing. Literally, sometimes we might easily feel guilty for doing so, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's also a part of the new way that we are all learning how to live, right? So take some time for yourself. Take a day off, call in if you work at this time. Take some time for you. I feel like some of you been saying that, man, I need some time for myself. You've been emotional. I feel like it's coming through. Some of you been emotional and processing a lot of emotions right now, as well as you're releasing things that are coming back to you, okay, that need to be released. So you're doing the right thing, and keep allowing yourself to feel whatever needs to be felt, because that's how we clear out space and understand those emotions and able to release them. Everything is changing in your life right now. So uncomfortable is key. You guys know I love to say, hey, uncomfortable is key. I'm going to have to get some merch, right? Uncomfortable is key because, we're always growing. And it's going to be uncomfortable. Once you already outgrown a space, it's going to be time for that change. And as you can tell, time has sped up on the planet. Unless when you're doing what you love, you don't even notice time, right? But it definitely has sped up out there in the matrix world. So really take time for yourself, because everything is changing in your life, and you are changing and growing rapidly, like so fast. Like if you went somewhere 2 months ago, and say you went to a basketball game 2 months ago, and you were around a certain group of people, and say you went back to another event, like award ceremony or something 2 months later, you made changes within yourself. You're gonna resonate, like you're gonna notice that it seems like you've grown so fast you don't even resonate with that environment as well as those type of people. Like you start to see those changes within yourself, like because you see things differently, like in others and out there in the world. That's the best I can kind of like express that, because you're growing so fast. You're not even the same as two months ago, 1 month ago. You continuously keep growing. On top of that, you're transforming, and you're in a state of like in between right now. Many of you are, okay? So be easy with yourself. Don't be hard on yourself at this time, and know you're not doing anything wrong. You're not falling back. You're not falling off. This is just part of the journey. This is part of the way. As we know, Mercury Retrograde can be very intense. Be mindful of contracts, making decisions. If you want to make decisions at this time, many people will tell you not to do so, but make sure you thoroughly research it through, look it through before you just make a decision on anything in your life right now. Make sure you look it through, and if you feel that you're unsure about a decision you want to make, just wait till Mercury Retrograde kind of passes through, but kind of follow what you feel inside your heart, because you know what's best for you. There are things that are coming up that need to be released in your life, and that no longer serve who you are, serve you, and it cannot go with where you're going. It's not meant to go with where you're going. It's like I'm seeing crowded bookshelf, right? It's crowded and it's taking a lot of space up, and it's not a part of this new you. It's not a part of this new beginning, this new chapter of where you're going. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but sometimes I receive comments on postings that I post, and people will say, well, when is it coming? You have to be patient with this. This is all a journey and experience. Like, ascending takes time. That's why they say, a lot of people will be left behind, because it takes time for their body to like process these ascension symptoms. But I mean, I feel that, it's never too late. It just may be more of a challenge, and it's just going to take more time. for them as well as it did for you guys as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a believer that it's never too late. Okay. No matter where you are, even if you resonate with at feeling like you're left behind, get started today. It's okay. It's never too late. Okay. That's a message for someone out there. But you're letting go of things that no longer serve you, that cannot go with where you're going right now. Old habits, old way of doing things, old ways of thinking old thought patterns, addictions must go. Many of you are watching a Cinemax movie of your life as it's being released. And what I'm saying is, like, the universe is giving you a picture show, because a lot of you have already healed a lot of these things that are releasing out of you. So don't attach to these things. Just enjoy the show. As I've mentioned before in some of my videos, when you go up, you know what I'm saying? What comes up must go down, right? So as you are going up, elevating up, moving up, ascending up, things are coming out of you, right? So that's kind of what's going on. And so you're getting a picture show of all of this. It's been pretty cool, because things I forgot about that happened, I experienced in my childhood. I mean, of course, it may not be at what I thought, it wasn't at a point in time before I was healed. It may not have been something I was ready to look at, but it's cool to look at now, even though the mind might, decipher, think that it's bad. But I don't believe in bad. I believe in bad or good. I believe in cause and effect, right? So I'm looking at these things that I totally forgot about in my childhood, that I've experienced, that I've been through, and it's cool to look at this show. So the universe is giving you a Cinemax show of all these things that you've experienced in your life, and you're watching them. No, you're not tripping. This is really happening. That's why a lot of this is coming up, and that's why I'm guided to give you guys this video today, this message. And so I've been enjoying the show. So have you been enjoying the show of all these things? I feel like I'm starting to, there's people I've known my entire life where I live. I'm starting to not recognize people, kind of not know people the way they used to. A lot of old memories are leaving out of my mind, and out of my life. A lot of parts of my old self. Of course, you can always go back and tap into things if you want to, but it kind of feeling like a distant memory, really a part of the past. It's like I'm a whole new person, right? And many of you are feeling that as well. So a lot of things are coming up to be released. So do not attach to them. No, you're not doing anything wrong. Just enjoy. As they would say back in the day, the picture show. So my dad used to say, we used to go to the picture show. So enjoy the picture show, the Cinemax, okay? It's pretty cool, especially if you totally forgot about a lot of these things from your childhood. Just know that it's all happening for you. It's all happening for you. It's for your new beginning, you lovely soul. The new chapter of your life that you have been waiting for. For many of you, I'm hearing this is your, dream life. It's not going to be, if you've already experienced a lot of suffering and, doing a lot of shadow work and, depends on what level you are on, then you are headed to that path, and this is what many of us been talking about for some time now. And it is finally here. You are aligning. Your life is you're aligning with your soul's mission, your soul's purpose, your destined path right now as we speak. And that's why a lot of these things must go, and can also be people as well. Take it how it resonates in your life. Really give yourself some time to be with yourself, some time to be still as well, and observe this without any absorbing any attachment whatsoever. Just absorb it so you can observe it so you can understand what is really going on and in your life, and if there's things that just stays there persistently that needs to be looked at, to be understood, to be felt, to release, you'll know that as well. So take that how that resonates, because everyone is on different levels. And if you're someone who may not be feeling like you're aligning with your destined path, just follow the path that you are on. You may be still experiencing these symptoms as well, because you are also ascending and you are changing to new paths as well. I'm seeing experiencing upgrades as well. You may have been experiencing downloads as well. Just take how this resonates wherever you are, lovely souls. There's levels to this. So there's people who've been walking this path since 2019, 2012 and earlier, and some have already been living in their destined path, but you are now aligning completely to that chapter of your life. That's what I'm feeling, and that's what's coming through. And I've been experiencing a lot of this as well myself. So this is your new beginning that's coming in for you. Also, I want to touch base on people maybe coming back into your life. Make sure you think twice before you let this person back into your life. Maybe someone you've dated before, could be a family member, could be a friend. However, whoever, you feel me, take how it resonates, because Mercury likes to bring people back, things back, and situations back. You feel me? So people may be trying to come back into your life. I feel like it's coming through for some of you. It could be a test. So be mindful if people haven't made those changes within their life, because people could come back right. You feel me? I told you I believe in changes. I believe people can change. I believe there's never too late, you know? So be mindful of letting people back into your life from the past. Be mindful of getting yourself back in relationships that you've gotten yourself out of. Because remember, Mercury likes to bring people back, things back, right? And sometimes people come back into our life. And remember, it's usually when you're healed, right? Ask yourself, is it worth going back through that pain you've already healed from? Because if you do decide to take an old relationship back and it's just going to take you through the same thing that you've already been through, you're going to experience more pain than before because you've already healed. Okay, so that's a message to someone out there as well. You may old thoughts and beliefs that you feel like, man, I thought I got rid of it, man. Where is this coming from? Maybe coming back. That may be things that are releasing out, or that may be things that, like I say, just observe it. Don't absorb it. Just look at it. And you'll see that it's a lot of old thoughts. And that's what makes you uncomfortable and question that you feel like you're taking steps back in your life. You're not. It's just all releasing. Just don't attach to it. Old beliefs are coming back as well. Or you're seeing this, right? So like, don't attach to any of this. Like I said, it's just a picture show. All these things are just getting ready to leave out of you. You do not have to attach to them, resonate with them, or believe these things anymore. You've already let go of them, okay? So don't attach to this. And when you're in beginning levels, it can be challenged. So that's why I'm really pushing this out there like that, okay? Anything that needs to be looked at and released and felt, as I mentioned already, you could do so. Like any emotions that need to be felt, they looked at like, hey, I didn't understand this before, but I understand this now. I can really make the conscious choice to really let this energy go. Now feel it, release it, let it go. Example of what I'm saying. Choose to cut the cord to what no longer serves you, okay? Because it's definitely worth it. Make that conscious decision and choice for yourself. On the flip side, old ideas are coming back to you. Things that you may have thought about doing but you never did are coming back to you. Maybe you thought about creating a business. Maybe you thought about blogging. Maybe you thought about creating a YouTube channel, Instagram channel. Maybe you thought about creating a program. Maybe you know what I'm saying? Maybe you thought about stepping into coaching, right? Whatever it is, old ideas and things are coming back to you for a reason at this time, because these are things that truly, I feel, resonate with who you are, and they're coming back for a reason in your life. So take how that resonates as well. Maybe you're going to start an online business came through. So yeah, just go ahead and really act on these things. Really get the information thoroughly, learn and research whatever it is you need to learn and research for whatever it is that you're going to create, whatever idea that's coming back to you. Another thing, it's a great time to learn a new skill, to really educate yourself and learn something new, because it's time to really, you're transforming, right? So this is a really good time that supports this energy. Open up to these changes, okay? These are the things that you are truly experiencing right now. So take how it resonates and leave what doesn't. When I think about open up to the changes before I end this video, I want to say it's like, you know, I was reading a book, U Squared, and it's like, I might not say it exactly how I read it in the book, but I'm just going to express it the way I feel about it. So it's like, open up to these new changes. Sometimes just one small thing, one small change that you do in your life makes a big difference. And the way they explained it in the book, it's like a fly, right? Hitting its head on a closed window, trying to find an exit, trying to find a way out, but really just hurting itself, hitting against this window that is closed, trying so hard, this only way, like believing that it's only one way out. There's always many ways of doing things, and easily we get comfortable in doing things in one way is what I'm expressing. And so the fly just keeps hitting this window, not knowing that literally just making a turn this way, there's a door literally open where this fly can literally fly out free. All it has to do is turn around, make a change, and do something different. But it may choose to stay and die. at this window because it believes it's the only way out. That's a message that I have for you lovely souls today. So you're not tripping. No, this is definitely taking a toll on your energy, your body, and all the above right now. So really just take care of you, look after you, and hope this video is helpful for you and help you understand some things that you're experiencing right now in your life. I love you guys. If you like this video and you found messages here, hit that like button so we can get this video out to my lovely souls like yourself. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you keep finding yourself back watching my videos, consider tapping into the full awareness, love, and light by hitting that subscribe button and that bell so you get all the newest videos that I drop. I greatly appreciate you as well. On this channel, we getting our mind right. Pure clarity mindset. We getting our mind right. Open up your minds to the truth, lovely souls. Follow me on Instagram at Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually. Share this video with anyone you feel called to share this video with. Keep taking care of yourself and come back to see me though. Peace, love, and light to you, lovely soul.